as most of you, I drive a car, so that means I have to get gas, and it's the most dreadful thing ever. But when I'm pumping my gas, I'm always thinking, why are we using this stuff still to power our cars? It's way too expensive. The question you probably ask yourself also. Yet we still haven't found a legitimate answer for this in the U.S. And the world, and we're the biggest consumer of all types of fossil fuels. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, no other country in the world comes even close to the U.S. consumption rate. Today I'm going to discuss three major problems that come with America's use of fossil fuels. First, the increasing scarcity of these resources. Second, the use of these fossil fuels that leaves the U.S. dependent on foreign nations. And third, the environmental ramifications of the use of the fossil fuels have and will in the future. Okay, for the first, the world's constantly consuming more and more fossil fuels, which increase the scarcity of these limited resources. The world's fossil fuels reserves are being used up at an alarming rate, especially oil. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the world's currently consuming 86.1 million barrels of oil per day. We only have 43 years left of this oil, so we'll see it run out. Coal reserves estimate to last about 160 years at the current consumption. This isn't our main concern, but it will eventually run out. But we can't use it to power cars or tanks. The increasing use of oil will lead to costly prices at the pump, and its competition with other nations, especially industrial ones. In the next 25 years, China will go from consuming 9 million barrels a day to 16.9 million, which will be second to the U.S. For the second main point, if the U.S. is going to be competing with other nations for resources, we should not be dependent on them. Sadly, that is the case. The use of fossil fuels leave American dependent on foreign nations, and we don't produce enough to meet our demands, so we have to use theirs. We produce 8.4 million barrels a day, but we consume 20.6. So we don't even produce half of what we use. So we're dependent on other nations for 60% of our oil. For the third one, the U.S. main oil trading partner is Saudi Arabia, and they're extremely wealthy because of their exporting the oil. Saudi Arabian royal family numbers in thousands. The gross domestic product in 2010 was 622 million. It's the 23rd in the world. Okay. Besides the money we are wasting, the fossil fuels are also damaging the environment. The burning of the fossil fuels pollute our environment. The CO2 emissions and global warming in the U.S. in 2010 produced 18 tons per person, and that's not including the greenhouse gases. Oil spills decimate ecosystems. The BP oil spill in the Gulf took months to clean up and billions of dollars. In the Washington Post article, Thomas Shirley says that this oil spill may have been worse than the Exxon one. That was a while ago. Okay. So overall, America's fossil fuels addiction is a love-hate relationship. We love our cars that get us from place to place. We love our electricity to power all our neat gadgets, and we love to be warm in the winter and cool in the summer. But we hate rising prices, the looming threat of war, being dependent on foreign nations, and destroying our environment. For things to get better, though, we need to learn to hate it more than we love it.